Runaway.
Cześć, witam Was w kolejnym odcinku serii Zagrajmy w Runaway 2 Sen Żółwia. Poprzedni odcinek skończyliśmy sobie właśnie tutaj, no i cóż, teraz już będziemy chcieli się stąd wydostać, aby pozyskać klucz do gabloty z wężem od sushi. Tak więc właśnie teraz udamy się w tym kierunku. Pójdziemy sobie prosto do sushi i oczywiście będziemy starali się o to, żeby tą gablotę otworzyć. Przypominam Wam, że wąż będzie nam niezbędny do tego, aby po opróżnieniu zbiornika ponownie napełnić go słodką wodą. Tak więc teraz już podejdziemy sobie do sushi i po prostu zapytamy ją od razu o klucz.
Listen, Sushi.
Yes, Brian?
You wouldn't happen to have the key to the glass emergency cases, would you?
What is the deal with you guys in these glass cases today? Joshua came to ask about the same thing just a while ago. Lucky thing I have another copy, otherwise...
Thanks, Sushi. One other thing. Speaking of Rutger and Saturn,
Yes?
by the way, they've already made up. But what was the big fuss about?
Oh, it all happened one afternoon when I had the bright idea of showing them a video game designed over 50 years ago by my grandfather, Anthony Starstruck Douglas. Some people consider it the first video game in history. It's actually quite simple. It resembles tic-tac-toe. So, Saturn and Rutger decided to play, and they got so mad they started making bets, one of which involved that helmet. In the end, there was a mix-up. They couldn't remember who was X's and who was O's. They both claimed to win, and, well, since then, the only words they've had with each other have been insults.
They're nice guys, but I think we've discussed their participation enough.
Okay, whatever you say.
Let's continue this conversation later, okay?
Whenever you wish, Brian.
Dobra, udało nam się pozyskać klucz, natomiast jest to troszeczkę zastanawiające, że tutaj Sushi wspomniała o tym, że czemu wy wszyscy chcecie ten klucz, czyli jeszcze ktoś o ten klucz się dopytywał. Jest to dosyć ciekawe, tak więc teraz będziemy chcieli to sprawdzić. Wejdziemy sobie do środka i zobaczymy, czy ten wąż w ogóle jeszcze tam jest, czy już ktoś nas nie uprzedził i po prostu go nie zabrał, skoro ma klucz.
How are you, Camille?
Très bien, as you can see.
What are those bottles doing there?
Oh, they are for you. I thought you'd know how to appreciate them, n'est-ce pas? What do you mean?
Wow, I'm speechless. Thanks a lot, Camille. Merci. Gee, they're lovely.
Yes, they were a gift from a friend from Bordeaux. It's a limited edition, 100 units. The bottle, it has the shape of a Greek amphora, and because Dean's real name is Dionysus, and Dionysus was the Greek god of wine, I thought he'd like them. But I prefer you have them.
Don't worry, I'll save them for a special occasion.
Where'd you go, mamita? You don't work?
No i fajnie, dostaliśmy wino od Kamili, natomiast zwróćcie uwagę na pustą gablotę.
I'm sure there was a hose in there before.
Czyli jednak, tak jak myślałam, ktoś nas już uprzedził, no ale nic, wyjdźmy sobie.
I have a feeling this won't be easy, but I must. I can't.
Tutaj niestety zrobiłam misklik, nacisnęłam na drzwi zamiast na zamek elektroniczny. Gra niestety tutaj troluje, tak więc widzicie, nie da się wydostać z pomieszczenia w inny sposób niż poprzez użycie zamka elektronicznego. No ale nic, trudno, tak już jest. Teraz wyjdziemy sobie, zwróćcie uwagę, że jest tu Joshua.
Yeah, I'll take a peek.
To, co on wyprawia ostatnimi czasy, jest dosyć tajemnicze, niepokojące. Tak więc oczywiście udamy się wprost za nim. Zobaczymy, czy uda nam się go dogonić i uzyskać od niego jakieś informacje, ponieważ jego zachowanie jest doprawdy przedziwne. Tak, oczywiście na górze już go nie ma, chociaż chwilkę temu był. Tak więc zapytajmy się o niego Sushi.
Listen, Sushi.
Yes, Brian?
You haven't seen Joshua lately, have you?
Yeah, he was here just a second ago, but he was looking for some odd thing and left really fast. By the way, I told him all about Douglasville, and he didn't believe me. He said there's no way Saturn, Rutger, and I could live in an old ghost town in the Wild West.
It's not something completely normal, you might say.
Well, none of us are we? Plus, moving there was the smartest decision in my life. I'm far from the mess of city life, but cyber-connected to everything I want.
Let's continue this conversation later, okay?
Whenever you wish, Brian.
Tak, oczywiście był tutaj chwilkę temu, no ale nic, wyjdziemy sobie na pokład. Tutaj oczywiście Joshua również nie ma, no ale nic, spróbujmy zapytać się o niego Rutgera.
Just one thing, Wrecker.
What?
Niestety tutaj nie pojawia nam się opcja dialogowa dotycząca Joshua, tak więc no pożegnajmy się.
We'll talk later, Wrecker.
Sure, man.
Dobra, no trudno. Nie pozostaje nam teraz nic innego jak po prostu opuścić tą lokację. Wrócimy sobie na dół. Teraz wykonamy czynność, którą szczerze wam powiem, że jest dla mnie bardzo nieintuicyjna i naprawdę było mi ciężko dojść, co tu trzeba zrobić. Mianowicie chodzi o to, że będziemy chcieli skonsumować wino od Kamili w naszej własnej kajucie, tak więc zróbmy to.
Chateau de Sebi, for Camille. Yes, a wine like this should always be properly stored in a cool, dry location. In proper storage, they're less likely to break or spoil. Yeah, this cabinet looks like it has all the features needed to preserve the wine's aroma and taste. Just out of curiosity, though. Smells amazing. Wonder if it tastes amazing, too. Huh? Where am I? A boat? Man, I ache all over. And that light. Just a sec. Hold on. Give me a minute here. Let's see. I escaped with Joshua on Simon's snowmobile. We got as far as Sicily. Camille's wine. I really don't know what could have happened. My head is pounding and there isn't a drop left in those wine jugs. Maybe I was mugged. Anyway, I better look on the bright side. These empty wine jugs will surely come in handy. Yeah, I know it's not that comforting, but I need some encouragement here.
Okay, that item may come in handy.
Skutkiem wypicia wina udało nam się pozyskać puste butelki, które pojawiły się w naszym ekwipunku i to jest właśnie cały cel wypicia tego wina. Nie wiem czemu wypicia można było, nie wiem, to wylać czy zrobić z tym cokolwiek, natomiast no jest jak jest. Teraz pójdziemy sobie oczywiście prosto do Dina, będziemy chcieli odzyskać artykuł, natomiast no tutaj gra troszeczkę jest sztucznie wydłużana, ponieważ za każdym razem, kiedy jeszcze jesteśmy na etapie poszukiwań, co w grze należy zrobić i za każdym razem, kiedy tu zejdziemy, to niestety będziemy musieli wysłuchać bardzo długiej kwestii, zanim wejdziemy w jakąś interakcję z Deanem. Tak samo będzie i w tym przypadku, tak więc będziemy musieli chwilkę cierpliwie poczekać i już za moment porozmawiamy sobie z Deanem.
Money back guarantee. Why, amigo? Because adventure is Oh, damn. Watch your hands, Chiquita.
You're the one who messed up. You keep forgetting the script.
Watch your mouth with me, baby. Anyway, you beauty. I'm going to concentrate, and we'll start over.
Hi, Dean.
Dean Grasik! Amigo, what's flying?
Okej, zapytajmy Deana o artykuł.
I need the paper you wrapped your lunch in. Can I borrow it?
Do I look like some kind of boob to you, amigo? I lived in the street too long to let some thief stick his finger in my frijoles.
What if I trade you your lunch for something more succulent?
I get the idea that you don't got no idea what you're saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Something more succulent than a hardened bar of genetically engineered, potassium-rich beans? You better start looking, because this is the best snack in Miami.
I'm not gonna steal your lunch, just the paper it's wrapped in.
No way, amigo. And if you put your dirty hands on my lunch, I will have to ask you to duel with me, you know?
Well, when you're done, you'll give me the paper, right?
Okay, kid. After I have lunch, the paper is yours. And if you behave and keep quiet, I'll sign it for you.
You don't have to autograph the paper, just don't tear it, that's all.
You're lost, amigo. For an amateur adventurer, there's no greater treasure than his idol's autograph. Like when I was a muchacho, and Mel Fisher, the greatest treasure hunter in pre-Grassic history, signed a napkin for me.
Will you be lunching soon?
That depends how badly this French girl keeps working. If she keeps messing up the recording, we'll never finish. Because Dean Grassic never eats with business unfinished. Because without business, there's no dinero. And without dinero, there's no frijoles.
Oh man, just forget it.
Good going, kid. You gotta know when to fold. That'll save you some big troubles.
Well, let's just drop it for now.
You finally got some common sense, kid.
Keep recording. I'm out of here.
Good work, amigo.
No way, man. This loco says he won't give me the article until he finishes recording the scene. And of course, he must be used to having a teleprompter on stage, feeding him the text, so his memory's no good anymore. If things don't change around here, I won't get the article for days.
Dobra, na razie zignorujemy sobie Dina, ponieważ to, co potrzebujemy, to jest wąż. Wąż został zabrany z gabloty, dlatego teraz, korzystając z okazji, zabierzemy sobie jak najwięcej plastikowych rurek i połączymy je w jedną długą.
Yes, I'll take as many as I need to build an amazing makeshift hose.
Teraz mamy już wąż, czyli jesteśmy w stanie napełnić zbiornik, mamy już hełm, brakuje nam wyłącznie artykułu dotyczącego tego, jak detektor neutrino skonstruować, tak więc teraz będziemy musieli zająć się Deanem. Oczywiście Dean bardzo chętnie odda nam artykuł pod warunkiem, że zje lunch, a zje lunch tylko i wyłącznie wtedy, kiedy skończy swoją pracę, czyli nagrywanie. Tak, no problem jest taki, że Dean jest tak tępy, że nie jest w stanie zapamiętać kilku banalnych kwestii, więc tutaj będziemy oczywiście musieli mu pomóc. I w tym celu udamy się do Saturna. Mamy już w ekwipunku marker, tak więc przydałoby nam się jeszcze coś do pisania, żeby po prostu te kwestie Deanowi zapisać, żeby mógł sobie je przeczytać. I tutaj takim narzędziem będzie notatnik.
I guess Saturn uses it to jot down his ideas and designs.
Tak, notatnik jest nam niezbędny, spróbujmy go sobie zabrać.
Yep, I'd better tell Saturn. Can I borrow your sketch pad, Saturn?
That pad is sacred, BB. It's full of my ideas and designs. So it constitutes my artistic and scientific logbook, and I couldn't risk losing it. My regrets, BB, but I can't lend it to you.
You're not even gonna lend me a sheet or two from the sketch pad, Saturn?
The truth is there's only one left, BB. Besides, I'd just give you the whole pad if it were empty. In fact, I have several new ones in my cabin, but it's a matter of principle. I never used a new sketch pad until I filled all the pages in the previous one. We artists are like that. What can I do about it?
And you haven't had any ideas for filling the last page of this sketch pad?
Well, I'm not sure. I recently read that one of the biggest causes of obesity is that we eat too fast, and I don't know, I've been thinking of something to help people eat more slowly for days, so they can chew their cud without choking. The bad thing is, I haven't come up with anything.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, if I think of anything, I'll tell you.
I tu mamy do czynienia z jednym z większych absurdów gry, mianowicie, aby pozyskać notatnik, musimy zrobić jakiś wynalazek. Tak, tutaj w tym celu na początek nasypiemy sobie piasku do butelek.
I'm getting another one of my brilliant ideas. For what I've got in mind, I just have to fill one halfway.
Teraz obie butelki połączymy sobie ze sobą za pomocą plastikowych kablościsków.
I'm not sure if this idea is ingenious or idiocy. There we go. One family-sized hourglass.
W ten sposób uzyskaliśmy klepsydrę, którą jeszcze należałoby ozdobić i do tego celu użyjemy sobie wcześniej zabranego trójzębu Neptuna.
Yeah. Through the awe-inspiring wonder of the plastic tie, my grandiose creation will be complete. The unique, unmatchable watchfork.
I ten oto genialny wynalazek pokażemy teraz Saturnowi po to, żeby uzyskać notatnik. Tak, no ale nic, nie będę już narzekać, przejdźmy sobie do rozgrywki.
Yeah. Maybe if I give a good sales pitch, he'll like it. Take a look at this, Saturn.
What is that thing?
It's an experimental primitive prototype of the watch fork, based on your ideas about people eating slower. The actual size wouldn't be so big, but I thought you'd appreciate the detail this way.
Watch fork?
Yeah. Look closely. You pick up the food with your fork and patiently wait for all the sand to drop from the top of the hourglass to the bottom. Afterward, you turn it over, lift the fork to your mouth, and chew patiently until the sand goes back to the other side. Then, and only then, do you pick up another morsel of food and repeat the process. So, what do you think? Saturn?
This is the most amazing invention I've ever laid my eyes on.
Seriously?
Watch out, Da Vinci. I'm going to start work on this immediately. I'm heading to my room, where I can clarify the mathematical concepts behind the watch fork and draw some sketches for a while.
Hey, Saturn. That sketch pad you brought back is brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, I used the last page from that last pad on a couple preliminary designs for the watch fork.
So, can I have it?
You mean you want me to lend it to you? Well, I'm sorry, BB. I'm giving it to you.
Well, at least I finally got it. Now let's hope I can truly put it to good use.
I po tych wszystkich trudach udało nam się w końcu pozyskać notatnik, tak więc teraz naturalnie nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak wrócić do Dina.
No, I see no reason to do something so absurd.
I oczywiście po raz kolejny tutaj mieliśmy okazję zobaczyć Joshuę. Ciekawe, że zmierza w tym samym kierunku co my. Natomiast myślę, że jeszcze teraz sobie Joshuę zignorujemy i po prostu zatroszczymy się o to, żeby zdobyć artykuł. To jest dla nas priorytetem w tym momencie. Tak więc zejdźmy sobie na dół od razu do Dina i pomóżmy mu skończyć jego fantastyczne nagranie. Tak więc do dzieła.
Recording.
That's the ticket. I better wait for him to finish.
And let me say bienvenidos to the Jurassic Adventure with Team Jurassic, your favorite show, broadcasting from Miami to the world, baby. You know why? Because I, Team Jurassic, promise tons of real adventure with money back guarantee. Why, amigo? Because I live tons of real adventures every day. You know why, amigo? Because I, Team Jurassic, I'm the greatest adventurer on the planet. The only one who can do the amazing stuff. You know why, amigo? Because I am oh, darn it. Can't you keep that camera still?
It does not move, Dean.
I don't know why I brought you here. Don't worry. Be happy, Mija. I'm sure you'll do better this time. It's your favorite show. Aye. Come on, Dionisio. You can do
Hey,
this.
Dean. I bet you could do with a helpful teleprompter.
How'd you know, amigo? I have a primo memory. But if I had the words written down, I could concentrate better on my acting, you know?
Well, let's get to work then. I'm gonna prepare an analogical teleprompter for you to watch.
Recording.
I am Dean Jurassic, and let me say bienvenidos to the Jurassic Adventure with Dean Jurassic, your favorite show, broadcasting from Miami to the world, baby. You know why? 'Cause I live tons of real adventures every day. You know why, amigo? Because I, Dean Jurassic, I am the greatest adventurer in the world. The only one who can lick his own elbow and jump onto his heels. So now, you can just give your remote control the day off, because our adventure is about to begin. Here we go! Roll that video!
Cut.
What did I tell you, kids? Team Jurassic is the biggest of them all. And now, I'm gonna get my lunch, because I deserve it. Here it is. A delicious hard tofu bar with genetically engineered, potassium-enriched beans.
Could you lend me that paper now, Dean?
It's all yours, amigo.
I finally did it. Well, I think I finally have everything Saturn needs to make the neutrino detector. I'll go tell him so we can get to work ASAP.
Come on, start dismantling the helmet while I figure out how this works.
Okay.
Let's see. Awesome! This is a piece of cake. Hey, BB, you sure that's the right tool?
Ready to roll, Saturn.
Cool! Come on, BB, bring it on!
Tell me when it's full. Will this take much longer?
Huh? Dude, it's starting to come out! Cut!
Well, I'll just clean up this mess and be on my way.
No, it's technically impossible for anything to go wrong, but you better stay back a bit.
Now I see why you chose me to talk through the intercom. Well, as they say, que sera, sera. Sushi, can you turn off the light? We're starting here.
Done. Good luck, boys.
Yeah, good luck to everyone. And to me, too. Look at them. There are the neutrinos. They're shooting up from down there to the left.
Sushi, fire the engines and set our course to north-northwest. Okay, turn starboard just a few degrees.
Look at that thing coming.
Stay the course, Sushi. We're headed in the right direction. Drop anchor, Sushi. We're right on top of it.
Sorry, Brian. I still can't figure out why he could back out at the last minute. That's the job I hired him for in the first place.
You see, I told you there was something fishy about Dean.
Well, fortunately, Camille has offered to go down and get the Trantonite.
No, tell her not to worry. I'll go.
I understand that your endgame is to do this personally, but after what you went through to build the neutrino detector, shouldn't you take some downtime?
Negative. The Trantonite is my mission.
Plus, there's a couple things we need to discuss. The first is that we are no longer right above the galleon, so you'll have to swim a bit. Not far, though. The second thing is that before beginning to search for the Trantonite, a 3D scanner should be placed as close as possible to the middle of the galleon, so that you can provide me with a 3-dimensional image I can use to guide whoever goes down. You yourself do not have to be the diver.
Come on, give me that contraption. I'll go down right now.
Okay, do as you wish. After all, everything is in place. Saturn has installed a shortwave receiver in the diving suit, so you have a comm unit during the underwater ops. And the mini-sub is ready, inside the C-Lock capsule. It took me a while to find it, because Rutger had taken it and...
Well, you'll see.
Ballast, regulator, ready. Be careful down there, Brian.
Vamos, kid. You can do it. Loco. I bet you do it almost as good as me.
Wow. Well, thanks for the encouragement, Dean.
De nada, brother.
Good luck, Brian.
Muchacho, amazing title you have come up with for this new Dean Grassic adventure. Blast to the past.
Those millions invested in a three-dimensional scanner were worth it. Well done, Brian.
Hop in and we'll decide where to attack.
Good work, Brian. Now I have a virtual image of the Orion, and I can view your position the entire time and indicate which bearing you need to take.
So, where do I have to go?
Well, if you look closely, you'll see that the Orion's figurehead looks like a scorpion, and right next to the stinger on its tail, there is a small sphere. According to Paco's indications in Palenque, that sphere would be illuminated during battles, and I wouldn't be surprised if...
I catch your drift. Come on, prepare me for the dive. I'm going back down.
Are you sure you don't want to rest first? Lichens. Either we get rid of them and the moss, or we'll never get it open.
You know what you have to do, right?
Clean it?
Clean it, Brian. Remove the moss and lichens to see where it opens. You aren't the kind of man who refuses to pick up a cleaning rag, are you?
No, but I thought there might be some other way to open it.
Whatever, but I think you'll end up having to clean it.
All right, Sushi. I'm gonna see what I can come up with.
Żeby dostać się na Oriona, będziemy musieli najpierw oczyścić tą część statku, która jest bardzo mocno porośnięta jakimiś wodorostami, ale tym już zajmiemy się w ramach kolejnego odcinka. Na dziś to będzie już tyle. Mam nadzieję, że seria Wam się podoba i oczywiście zapraszam Was do kolejnego odcinka, a tymczasem żegnam się z Wami. Trzymajcie się. Hej!